know. That's why I gave you my address, and I could give you...
Welcome, adrenaline fans. Arkansas State Police launch a full-throttle pursuit of a stolen Toyota Corolla tearing through city streets. A reckless driver evades a DUI checkpoint, then crashes into reality. In Florida, a drug runner learns the hard way that fleeing from FHP never ends well, and a shoplifter's $750 excuse leaves the courtroom stunned. These high-speed police chases are wild from start to finish. At 11:35 p.m. on March 2, 2025, officers picked up a radio call. A black sedan was fleeing down Walnut Street lights off, swerving into oncoming traffic. The chase was called off minutes later, but at mile marker 83 on I-49 South, they spotted a black Toyota Corolla matching the description and reignited the pursuit.
Hey, request me. Well, you go ahead and request. Didn't turn.
The suspect kept fleeing westbound and turned onto West Champions Drive. He turned off his headlights and continued at high speed, driving the wrong way. He veered onto the curb, crossed the grassy median, and kept going north on the sidewalk, nearly hitting other vehicles.
He's still wrong way, he almost Rogers. TDI, unsuccessful, still road. TDI.
Police moved in and attempted a TVI maneuver, but it failed. The officer then used the front passenger side bumper to ram the driver's door, forcing the suspect's vehicle over a high curb. The impact damaged the vehicle and brought it to a complete stop. The suspect jumped out of the vehicle and took off on foot. Officers quickly surrounded the area. At the same time, an injured female passenger was taken into custody at the scene and transported to Mercy Hospital for treatment.
Put your hands behind your back. Act like you're hurt. I'm hurt.
The suspect was identified as Kennedy. The vehicle had been reported stolen, and Kennedy now faces multiple charges, including fleeing, property damage, excessive speeding, reckless driving, and other related offenses.
Don't go anywhere.
He's starting to slow down, but he's about to push.
On February 2, 2024, officers spotted a silver Jeep SUV with South Carolina tag QBI 989 deliberately avoiding a DUI checkpoint. When ordered to stop, the driver hit the gas, reaching 48 miles per hour. An officer attempted a pit, spinning the vehicle, but the suspect regained control and kept running.
Bridge 188, go ahead and show me 10-0. A31. For sure, right in there. Is there anything in it?
Attacking retail traffic. You're left on after. Left on
The officer kept speed just under the pit threshold, waiting for second approval. But without warning, the driver floored it, surging to 120 miles per hour on Highway 77, then dropped to 90 as he veered off at exit 1. Tension spiked. A dangerous curve was just seconds away.
Come up to 77.
Ran through our DL checkpoint.
Going south on 77.
The officer saw a green light ahead and suspected it marked a stop stick deployment, so he slowed down. Seconds later, confirmation came that another unit had successfully deployed the device. The Jeep began to swerve and crashed into roadside bushes. The suspect jumped out of the vehicle and dove into the river.
He's starting to slow down. I bet he's about to push.
Officers gave chase as the suspect swam across to the far side of the water, but he was eventually captured and taken into custody. He confirmed he did not need medical attention. The suspect faces several charges, including failure to stop for a blue light, driving under the influence, fleeing and eluding, and reckless driving.
Should be to Warner.
All I saw was a red flag.
On March 22, 2024, while patrolling I-75 near mile marker 316, officers observed a vehicle driving dangerously, rapidly changing lanes at high speed. When police activated their emergency lights and sirens, the vehicle initially appeared to slow down, but then suddenly accelerated and fled the attempted stop.
Up there to 309. Instead of doing we'll take up to 309. We'll take up to 309. For reference, other than good, behind the running. Everybody stay off the radio. We are 10:33 seconds. All right, give me your mile marker 314. Give me your mile marker 314.
The vehicle made a U-turn near mile marker 318 and drove straight into oncoming traffic, nearly triggering a serious collision. Traveling southbound on I-75, it reached 110 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone, passed vehicles using the shoulder, and weaved recklessly across multiple lanes. The vehicle turned onto County Road 48 in Bushnell and drove the wrong way, nearly causing head-on collisions with oncoming traffic. Seizing the right moment, officers executed a pit maneuver, striking the rear right side of the suspect's car. The vehicle was forced off the road and flipped onto its roof. Police pulled the suspect from the overturned car and identified him as James R. Parridge. He appeared paranoid, blank eyes, confused speech, and unstable behavior. Medics arrived and took him to the hospital. There, officers read his Miranda rights. Parridge refused to answer without a lawyer present. After being medically cleared, the suspect was booked into Sumter County Jail. He faces charges of high-speed fleeing, obstructing law enforcement without violence, and DUI involving alcohol or drugs. At around 1:38 a.m. on July 10, 2021, police were alerted to an active pursuit coming out of Coweta County near mile marker 44 on southbound 185. At the MCCD way station, the driver turned off all lights, crossed the median, and merged onto southbound I-185, reaching speeds over 140 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone. The driver turned off his headlights in an attempt to lose the pursuing officers. At mile marker 45, a trooper deployed a spike strip, but the suspect skillfully swerved and avoided it. He kept slamming on the brakes to prevent a pit maneuver. The suspect veered off the highway, but chaos followed. His white vehicle crashed up an embankment before making a sudden U-turn on State Route 18, merging back onto I-185 southbound.
Alright, he's cut back up in the embankment. We're going back up toward top of 34 now.
Clear, cutting up the embankment, exit 34.
And we're going up on 18 now. He's making a right on State Route 18.
Clear, turning.
Deputies are like behind him.
Y'all going northbound, southbound?
Back southbound.
We're out southbound.
As officers moved in with a pit, he sharply turned and rammed their cruiser on purpose. The patrol unit spun, but was quickly brought under control.
Clear on 1050, rear end, still inside.
Alright. I just touched him again. Alright, he's still in it.
Well, take time. Yeah, go for it.
Officers continued to perform additional PIT maneuvers, forcing the suspect's vehicle off the roadway and into the woods. The vehicle crashed hard into a tree and came to a stop. The suspect crawled out through the back door and fled on foot, but police quickly gave chase and apprehended him. The male passenger was taken into custody and confirmed to have an active warrant. A 4-year-old girl was also found in the vehicle and was later safely returned to her mother. The suspect admitted he fled because his license was suspended and he didn't want to go back to jail. He also confessed to having fled from police before and to smoking marijuana while driving.
Oh, no. That's why I gave you my address, and I could give you...
Come here.
On February 6, 2025, a woman was arrested for organized retail theft after being caught stealing from a department store as part of a coordinated scheme. She immediately begged officers not to take her to jail, saying she had just gotten her first apartment. She offered community service instead and mentioned her aunt was an NYPD officer, hoping for leniency.
You can step over there. So the reason we have you in here today is this ORC. Is this ORC?
What's that mean?
Organized retail crime?
I don't know.
Are you boosting for anyone?
Oh, no. I just... Well, I never got arrested for it, and it was not above, like, $300.
A month ago?
Yeah. Actually, at Walmart, they took me to county because it was there, but that's not Oklahoma City County. And I got a lawyer, and I'm doing everything I can. This is my first time living by myself. I don't know if you can see this, but I had court November 5th, And
What was it for?
the Walmart situation.
The officers, unmoved by her pleas, quickly identified a troubling pattern. She admitted to stealing from both a Target and another Walmart without getting caught. But her luck ran out. A prior arrest at Walmart just a month earlier had been reduced to disorderly conduct. An officer warned her, any theft conviction within the past 10 years means mandatory jail time.
He's not looking good.
It's not 1,000, so
I'm just telling you, that's pretty
I
close
know,
to that.
I know, I know. I
It
know.
wasn't like in the stuff about you being broker. That
No, I know.
You're taking rugs and
I know.
that
I'm just taking house stuff, like a vacuum, a wall.
It sounds like whenever you do that, you're just trying to change your name so that we don't.
Oh, no. That's why I gave you my address, and I could give you my social security right now.
No, I found
can,
you.
yeah, of course.
That's not my point. My point
No,
is.
I give you both.
initially
I
you
tried to
gave
give you, and I also gave him both names as well.
Bottom line is $691 worth of stuff. You're going to county, okay? Okay. No, you've done this multiple times. You just got arrested for a month ago, and you just did it again, which shows us that you have absolutely no contrition for what you did.
I know.
You weren't stealing essential items.
Oh,
you
I
were
stole
stealing.
a vacuum, a broom.
We're not talking about it.
Okay.
What happened is they said that they're going to allow you to keep your car here in the parking lot, so we're not going to impound it.
Okay.
But you're going to have some, whenever you get out or get your phone call, you're going to have someone pick up your car other than you, because you can't come back here because you're trespassing, okay? Okay, so we're going to refund the items that you paid for, so they're going to take care of that.
Can I keep the items or no?
This theft involved a significant amount of merchandise, valued at approximately $750. Despite her repeated pleas and promises to change, the officer made it clear she was going to county jail. Her long record of offenses and clear lack of remorse left no room for mercy. The officer also pointed out that she stole non-essential items like a vacuum cleaner and rugs, which only strengthened the case against her.
I will do it, please.
You should be good to go.
As part of the legal consequences, she was officially banned from all Walmart properties, including Sam's Club and fuel stations, for a period of 2 years. Her vehicle was allowed to remain in the parking lot so someone else could retrieve it, and any purchased items would be refunded.
I'll do community service hours every day. I'll do anything.
Go ahead and take a seat, okay?
I'll do anything, officer. Please, officer. Officer.
The suspect may face multiple criminal charges, including theft, organized retail theft, and trespassing.
No.
Okay, I'm
Put your
sorry.
head
I'm
in.
sorry.
Put your head in.
At around 7:51 p.m. on February 3rd, 2025, police spotted an orange and black Dodge Charger heading east on Interstate 40 near mile marker 278, traveling faster than surrounding traffic. As they approached, officers detected a strong odor of marijuana. When asked to exit the vehicle suddenly restarted the engine and sped off, triggering a high-speed pursuit.
Trooper Evan, Dark South.
The Charger blazed down the highway at over 140 miles per hour, recklessly weaving between lanes and showing complete disregard for public safety. At mile marker 284, troopers executed a precision TVI, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin out and suffer heavy damage. The driver attempted to ram the patrol car to escape, but officers quickly surrounded and secured the scene. However, just seconds before being pulled out of the vehicle, the suspect threw drugs out in an attempt to destroy evidence. Ironically, that reckless act ended up becoming the very evidence used to charge him. The suspect may face multiple charges, including speeding, no insurance, reckless driving, fleeing, property damage, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of drugs with intent to distribute. Arkansas State Police go full throttle after a stolen Toyota Corolla tearing through city streets. A reckless driver dodges a DUI checkpoint only to pay the price moments later. Think running from FHP with drugs is smart? Think again. One shoplifter tells a judge, It's not a crime under $750 and gets a hard lesson in reality. And a Dodge Charger hits 140 miles per hour before a razor-sharp Piet slams it to a halt. Bold choices, fast exits, brutal landings. You can run hard, but you won't land soft.